anyone made a video about me, I would definitely not want to watch that.
What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite host and jealous hater, Apoc, and welcome back to the channel. So, unless you poop heads have been living under a rock, I'm sure you all have heard the news that my two favorite YouTubers, KKandbabyJ, have gotten themselves into a bit of a legal pickle where a former business partner apparently and allegedly made the mistake in going into business with the biggest con man on the platform. Oh, and a con woman too. Am I right, ladies? We don't discriminate here. We are all about equality. But if you're not catching on, I made a video with Cold Sea Queen breaking down the article, explaining the whole situation. So if you're interested or whatever, I'll leave a link down below. Otherwise, there's going to be some spoilers ahead. But today's topic isn't directly about the lawsuit or the business partner. And we're actually leaning more towards this clown known as Jayne, who is literally just a carbon copy of Karen. I mean, seriously, she's one of those stay in your light types, which are always the fakest of people. That's literally Karen's go-to motto. Yet she always seems to be stalking someone or calling them a B word or something. Now, even though we highlight brain deads on my channel from time to time, breaking down all the mouth breathing they do, I usually don't go outward reaching for these types. But the other day I did stumble upon this gem called KKandbabyJ are being sued by former business partner. Are my favorite YouTubers in trouble? Which, yeah, they could be, and hopefully they get a little humbling. God knows they need it. But Alex did what all cronies do best: defend and excuse kerenswan at every single turn. Now, of course, I'm not saying that they're guilty. I'm not trying to catch a case too. But what I'm saying is that this chick Alex was not looking at the situation with an open mind or with the damn blinders off. In fact, she just made the video in order to get views. She admits it later because she seems to be having an issue cracking 1K with roughly 40,000 subs. I guess drama is worth it. But anyways, let's just get to the
This video I have been debating to make back and forth after I found out the news.
Made the video not even 2 days later after it happened. I wouldn't really call that a conundrum, sis, but the reason she apparently had so much difficulty is because she's biased as f. She doesn't want to accidentally paint her favorite YouTubers in a bad light, even though they do it themselves on the daily.
If you guys think that this is gonna be like a bashing, hateful video, you come to the wrong place.
Yeah, over here we have integrity. Now, at first glance, Alex seems really basic, just a sweet, genuine person. At least those were my first impressions. Just thought she may have been a tad bit naive and gullible. And sure, those things still do apply. Well, not the sweet and genuine part.
I am a fan of the Dad Challenge podcast because I think he's so real. I love his videos, and I just want to talk about his channel and his mission.
So let's get this straight, Alex. You're telling your whole community that your platform is no place for hateful content and to bash others. Yet you highly endorse the Dad Challenge podcast, the guy who has literally built his entire platform off the back of belittling and degrading women. Bruh. And of course her response to that will always be the one that we always seem to get. That if you exploit your kids, you get the 3 Bs. Bullied, belittled, and bashed. Well, that is unless you like them, because then it's all Gucci.
Because I have been a fan of KKandbabyJ for the longest time. I love their content. I wish they vlogged more, honestly, because I loved it when they daily vlogged.
So she's all about ending the world of child exploitation and bringing awareness to the issues with family vloggers, yet makes a whole ass video defending family vloggers, and not just any vloggers, but kerenswan, people who exploit their children to the highest degree, and who are some of the people on the planet. How does that make any sense? And on top of all that, because there's more, she wants them to exploit their children even further. She just said that she missed their daily vlogs. So which is it, queen? Either you're against them or you're for them. Or, maybe it's like I said, if you don't like them, there's a problem, but if you do, they get a pass. Which is very, very typical of a DCP dead brain. I mean, Alex here is just taking notes from the guy who has been known to give passes to vlog moms and people who take advantage of others, and has even befriended some of them. I guess if they give you a little attention, those same rules don't apply. But what the f, man? I've been giving DCP all the attention in the world, and all I got was a I don't know, maybe I'm not pretty enough. I'm only a half blonde.
Judge me, I'm putting it out there.
Okay.
That like, I enjoy their content, I followed them for a long time, and this is not a hate video towards them. So if you think that, then just click off the video.
So I wonder how Alex would respond if her second favorite YouTuber Josh snarked on Karen and Qual, roasted them. I mean, they literally fit the bill, especially Karen. She's gotten breast implants. She's gotten her Botox on the reg. She pushes out this unrealistic lifestyle, and they exploit their children. So how would you feel, Alex, if he got a hold of these two? My guess is you wouldn't like it. But you know, that's only because you're biased and don't actually care about other women. Only your idol kerenswan. And you know, come on. It's not like the things DCP says or bashes vlog moms for is anything directly specific to the vlog moms themselves. Makeup, implants, and procedures or whatever else are all normal things all women do. So even if he's doing it, which he's not, but if he's doing it to shame the people who use their children as content, by default he's shitting all women who don't. Because again, all those things are very, very common with women in general.
I just want to put that in the beginning of the video.
You're a hypocrite. Got it.
But I did want to make a video about it because it's so interesting, and I'm not gonna like touch on like the allegations.
No, of course not. Why would you do that? Why would you want to make a video based around Karen and Qual getting sued by a former business partner and actually talk about the reasons why?
Make this video number one, so I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the matter.
No, she doesn't. Later on, she goes on about how no matter what, even if KK are found guilty, that her mind still will not be changed on them. She doesn't want to hear any opinions, at least opposing ones.
Especially because this is a situation that I'm like more interested in, because I actually know.
She is not about to say what I think she's about to say, right?
Well, actually, yeah, I have met them like multiple times. So like I know them, but like I've watched their channel, so it's not like an okay baby situation where like I don't really know.
Yeah, that's why you implied that you knew who Oscar and Kira were as people based from meeting them and watching their vlogs. And since when can we know someone based from one or two real life interactions, or just by binge watching their content? Because I've watched a lot of videos from vloggers, and every single time people like Alex will go on and on and on about how I can't really know them or make any claims against them based from 15-minute vlogs, and that I don't know what really goes on behind the scenes. Yet here we are, Alex thinking that she actually knows these people for all the reasons why she says I can't. Goon behavior.
So I can't really like, I mean, I'm not that interested or invested.
Didn't she just say that she was really interested in the case because she's been a fan for a long time and that like she knows them or something?
My business partner allegedly is suing KKandbabyJ. I don't know the whole story.
Oh, here we go. We're about to get into it.
There's two sides to everything.
Typical rhetoric coming from a KK fan. The only difference is Lloyd wasn't spreading things around. People found out from an article. He wasn't trying to defame their name or anything like that. Well, Karen and Qual have already done that to him. They were being petty, throwing shade his way with some passive-aggressive bullshit. And him being a former business partner isn't alleged, it's an actual fact. The attorney didn't even deny that fact either. But you knew that because you read the complaint and stuff.
I know that there's one side, another side, and then like the truth.
She's already proven on how much the truth means to her.
And I'm just gonna put out there, like, no one is perfect. And I'm not defending Karen and Qual, like,
bro, she did not just say that she's not trying to defend Karen and Qual, but then said nobody's perfect. That's literally the go-to saying when you're trying to justify behavior. I can't even tell you how many KK goons have hopped on my channel spewing the same garbage even after proving some of the horrible things that they've done. The bias surrounding this chick is clear as day. Bet you she was in all the KK videos when they played victim and she immediately took their side with no intention of asking any questions and was just up their ass. Funny how that nobody's perfect stuff only applies to people that you like.
I'm just saying everyone probably had wrongdoing in whatever situation happened, so they're adults.
really wouldn't be calling Karen an adult. Chick has the mindset of a 14-year-old. But if what Lloyd claims turns out to be true, how the hell is he even in the wrong at all? He's the one that took all the risk. He's the one that uprooted his entire life, while Karen and Qua are the ones that screwed him over, allegedly. The only thing that Lloyd may have done wrong in the situation at all was putting trust in friends.
Reading through all of what the business partner was claiming was like really interesting, and it's almost like I hope, or I'm sure that Karen and Qua have like prepared something to like refute that.
How the hell are these claims interesting? It's actually really messed up. But if this is proven to be true, then Karen and Qua are so much worse than we ever thought before. But go off on hoping that they can refute him, because you just don't want them to be held accountable for once.
And I can't believe that other people that like follow, I don't know, Sun Kiss Mama, like when all the drama happens, I can't believe any of their like longtime supporters never make a video about the situations.
They were probably too scared to do it, because apparently that's what grown women do. Pick on children. I mean, have you been on Family Vloggergate? Shit's wild, man. And is she saying that she wants Jess and Talia's stans to make videos like this defending their actions? Because her Lord and Savior DCP is one of Sun Kiss Mama's harshest critics. Alex, please, for the love of God, pick a f***ing lane.
I'm surprised that like they didn't, like Karen and Qua didn't talk about their business a lot. Like I know they mentioned him, but like they didn't really mention him.
There's probably a reason for that.
Really interesting, like reading what someone like really in their life had to say about like working with them from his point of view.
But I thought you knew them. Yeah, the real interesting part is how these KK fans can't use the same BS they use with me or anyone else that covers them, because Lloyd was actually in their life and actually worked with them behind the scenes. So if Karen and Qua lose this case, I don't want to hear anything like,
Are you a fly in the wall? Do you live with him, Apoc? You can't possibly know what happens off camera.
because here's a guy who does apparently know all those things and more, and has dealt with Karen and Qua in real life.
Again, it's hard to like judge just based off of one side.
Says that, but also says no matter what, won't change your mind on them.
There could have been things like from their point of view, and I'm not like sticking up for them. I'm just saying that like no one is guilty without proven, like without proof and stuff.
No one's guilty without proof and stuff. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be covering this, Queen. The credibility is staggering.
And like since obviously they're just like accusations, like I don't have any document of proof of anything really, so like...
But there is proof. One of the claims that Corinna Jr. here was hurting her own image by being a real "see you next Tuesday" online to her followers, in which we do have those receipts. We can prove some of these claims to be true. But here's the thing, this Karen crony doesn't want any of that. She won't even list off the allegations.
Again, this isn't me like standing up for them. Well, maybe it is.
Guys, I swear I'm not defending them. Well, maybe I am.
But like when you get into business and stuff, and if you don't have like a really big business knowledge, like things can happen like this.
Just know, if you actually read the damn complaint, everything claimed is deliberate. This has nothing to do with ignorance in business. And even if that was the case, if my two favorite punching bags were just young and dumb and didn't know any better, then why is it they spend so much time preaching to everyone about how good they are with their finances and budgeting? They literally give out tips and advice on it.
And I definitely, if I was in this situation, like I think it'd be like a little iffy because you can get into trouble like this.
I don't know, man. Something's telling me that if Alex got herself into a legal situation, she'd be screwed and stuff.
I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Nope.
Even though I have followed Karen and Qua for like a long time and I enjoy their content and I watch their videos and like follow them, it doesn't mean like I think they're like a god or like, I don't know, I don't worship them. I'm just a fan, you know what I mean? Like a fan.
You're a fan who thinks that you can know these people based from a couple meetups and daily vlogs. But you won't list off the allegations. You're taking sides. You're making excuses. You said that nothing's going to change your mind, even if they screwed their friend over. They might not be your god, but you sure do put them above the truth. So what else would you call it?
That sounds so weird. And I guess I do have that parasocial relationship.
That is weird and creepy because parasocial relationships are always one-sided. You invest so much time and energy into people who don't even know your name, who don't even give a damn about you, and only look at you like a paycheck. It's also really, really odd to me that she's actually aware of this parasocial relationship that she's in with them. She's basically just choosing to be in it. Usually people don't know it or understand it, but she's fully conscious of it and to what's going on. It's mind-boggling, man.
So obviously I feel some sort of like emotion towards the situation, more so than anything I've ever talked about.
Why? Literally, like, why? These are people who look at you like dirt on their shoes, and the minute you decide to question them is when Karen decides to either stalk you or harass you, or I don't know, maybe just label you a jealous hater, because that's what they do. That's their thing. And yeah, it's a hard, cold reality, but it's the truth. Stop investing your time and energy into other people's lives and start living for yourself.
Because like I do care about them, and some of you guys like might think that's creepy and weird.
Okay, look, it's one thing to just care about other people in general, right? But that's not the case here. She seems to actually like love them, which is really, really sus.
Which it is, like I'm not denying that.
Bro, I just can't with this chick. She's aware of the parasocial relationship. She's aware that she's getting all emotional when it comes to Karen and Kwa. She says that it's odd. Yeah, she's cool with it. I mean, I'll give it to the little weirdo. At least she's owning that part. It's not like the other goons over at the DCP where they stand him so hard but deny their support for him.
I don't know, it's just a good example of like, wow, like when something like this comes out, it's just like, whoa, but I understand that things happen like this. I'm not surprised that some of the allegations were made by someone.
Just said it was shocking.
I do care about them to a certain level. I mean, I'm not like, you know, I'm a fan of them, but also I'm like realistic enough to know like this shit sort of happens like in any family vlogging YouTuber space.
Why is she acting like that she's aware that YouTubers can be trash humans and that she's not going to let her emotions and love for Karen and Kwa cloud her judgment when it comes to bringing up these issues or this case? But this entire video has been filled with nothing but a mindless bias towards them.
Everyone in the situation probably didn't make the best decisions, if it's true.
How can we know that unless you read the complaint?
I know that they have like a few like really like intense haters.
Sup, dude? Gotta love how she corrected herself. She was going to say they have one intense hater, and that's me.
Which in a way is interesting because like to hate on someone and like spend so much time like devoting yourself to that is weird in my opinion, but like...
Bro, is that shade? So imagine with me, if you will, on me because that's what she's doing, which is fine, you know, that's your prerogative, whatever, do what you're gonna do, I don't care. It just makes you look like a raging hypocrite because you act as if you don't understand why someone would dedicate so much time to hating on others, yet you fully support the dweeb in Canada who does it the most. Bruh.
I know not everyone like watches my vlogs, so that's why I just wanted to make a like whole dedicated video to it.
So the best part of this dog shit anime is that Alex here claims that she debated on making this video, right? I took a little peek at that vlog she's talking about where she admits that she made the video for views, and she just literally admitted to that right here. So isn't that just so hypocritical and ironic? She doesn't understand why channels like mine exist or why we devote our time to hating on others while she's literally doing the same exact thing right now, just a watered down biased version.
And I'm sad though that like this sort of content is what brings viewers to my channel. Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of weird.
Finds it weird, yet she's exploiting it. What's up with this chick, man? No one's forcing her to produce this. She didn't have to make this. Like I said, she did it for views, which is fine. You do you. I'm a greedy B-word myself. But at least I own it. I'm not pretending to do it for any other reason.
I do still, like, I do feel for them in a little bit of a weird way, and you can judge me for that.
Calls other people weird, but is the true weirdo. Is anyone else sick of these types feeling bad for people? I know I am.
Say that I'm like some weird creeper and that like I support family vlogging, and like people like take everything out of context.
Throughout this entire video, she has fully endorsed her support for KKandbabyJ. How is any of this out of context? Those are your own words out of your own mouth. KKandbabyJ are her favorite YouTubers. They're family vloggers. What the hell is she going on about?
I mean, you can say that, it's fine.
Okay, creeper.
But because I followed them for quite a while, like, obviously I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I hate them now. Like, I don't know.
That's called a bias. But no one's actually telling you to hate them. We just want to see some actual damn criticism and critical thinking when you make videos like these, and to look at both sides. Otherwise, all you're doing is mouth breathing for views.
I would love to like see the proof and like the evidence.
Okay, but would you even acknowledge any of it?
I'm sure that both sides of the arguments, the situation, have proof of what they're both arguing about. I'm sure they both have proof.
Okay, so if Floyd has the proof that Karen and Kwa screwed him over, then what kind of proof would KKandbabyJ have themselves? This is some family vlogger gate right here. This is the brain power of these people.
I do have the side of me that's very like private investigator.
No, you don't.
Again, sounds so creepy, but like, I don't know. I do it like as a hobby, which maybe I shouldn't be like putting that on the internet. But if I'm like interested, then like I will deep dive, you know?
Hear that? The girl's a deep diver, which is cool, but she literally just said that people that devote their time looking into others was weirdo.
But guys, I'm not a creeper, I swear it.
So like, it'd be cool to see like the evidence on like both presenting sides, but I'll probably never see that. I'll probably just end up following the videos that cover it more.
She means she'll be watching my channel even though she doesn't like me.
That doesn't like change the way like I see them.
See what I mean? Here's a great example that even if we have all the proof in the world on these people that they're not the greatest peaches, they still won't believe you, or they'll just completely ignore it because they like find the kids cute or something.
I mean, well, I guess it kind of does, but like because they're a public figure, they are, you know, a little bit higher profile than just like average Sally Sue that lives down the street from me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying, because them being higher profile literally means nothing when making a judgment call or changing your mind on them. What are you even talking about, girl? They're not being sued because they are KKandbabyJ, the YouTube stars, family vloggers. They're being sued for apparently being pieces of
So, I don't know. I mean, I still watch them, support them in, I guess, my social media currency, as some people say.
Yeah, DCP says that. You know the guy that you support who says not to watch these people, but you do? And you watch both the vlog community and the anti-family vlog community? Make up your mind, kid.
But that's just because I followed them for a long time and they don't live that far away from me. Again, that sounds creepy and weird, but like, I'm not one of the people that like stalk them, okay? Like,
Guys, I swear I'm not a creepy stalker, but I know where like they live and stuff.
I love how she acts as if stalking is a bad thing. I mean, it is. But she made excuses for DCP.
but I did go to their meetups and stuff, and like, I did talk to them, and I think that humanized them more.
I humanize them all the time, pointing out their bad behaviors. Yet I'm called an envious
I see them more as just like humans rather than Just Fam or Aaron Williams. Like, I know that they're real life people, but I don't like follow them. I've never met them in person.
So by our own logic, in order to view someone as a human or just human, you have to follow them on social media and meet up once or twice.
So this is just a really hard topic and like a lot to take in.
No, it's not.
If Karen and Carl are watching this, hey, like I mean, I know it's like kind of tough right now probably and everything like that, but
Bootlicker.
you know, everyone makes decisions. Good, bad, indifferent, and like there's always like an outcome, I guess.
Yeah, and hopefully that outcome will be Karen and Kwa getting all the karma they deserve and more for being lying, scamming scumbag cheats. And it would not shock me if any of these claims were real. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. There was so much repetitiveness and mind-numbing drivel in this video, and I just had to cut a lot of that out. It was actually really hard to get through. Y'all should be thanking me. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like the video or whatever. And I know some of you might think that I went a little hard on this chick, but I don't really care, to be honest. My tolerance for these types is getting real low, and anyone who excuses DCP gets the full Apoc treatment. And if you don't like it, doesn't matter because you're gonna watch me anyway.